Class and give you the basis of why snakes more from a scientific point of view. Mahendra Das, Vikas Dubey has confessed. See, that is a good thing. Rahu in third, during travel, smoking and drinking. Any which ways, did you all test the Ketu technique? Anybody? Did you all test? No, you are unmuted.
Yes, sir.
Did you all test Ketu technique?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please give some feedback if you want to. Jagdish, anybody, Archita, Ruchita, Gurwang.
Yes, sir. I can give some feedback if you'd like.
Yes, of course.
So,
Then
hello, sir. So I have a friend that has Ketu in the third house. She doesn't drink or smoke, but she did some, she was involved in a legal issue where she was coming as a guilty party because of some, things she said about somebody in the press. She was writing about somebody, and she was sued for that. Yeah, and she was found guilty.
no. Here is a very subtle thing, Daniela. Like very important, we need to ask her internally what does she feel. Does she feel did she do something wrong, or she felt, I did something right over. That's the
Oh.
whole secret of prediction.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, she doesn't feel she did anything wrong.
That's the point. Now you're all getting it, guys. Are you all getting it, guys? Yes, sir. Neetu, Ravi, Manisha, okay.
Sir, can I?
Hello.
Sir, I have Ketu in third house, Leo sign. I have mild asthma, but I like only cool weather only. I don't like sunny weather.
No, that is not the technique, Rajesh. Rajesh, the technique is Ketu will make you commit sins because of your past karmas, obviously. You will commit a mistake, but you will not realize it or admit it. Are you getting it? I still feel smoking is wrong.
Okay, okay.
Are you getting it? If you ask
Okay.
me, of course, if my child wants to smoke, he'll get a nice thing. Okay. But are you understanding the subtleness of this great prediction?
Sir, may I say?
Yes.
Sir, as far I understand in my chart, my Ketu is in 4th house in Gemini. So I am always after giving remedies to my mother. When I see her chart, she has to face the karma of this life, but I keep on giving her remedies, which I justify myself that she's my mother. I'm like supposed to help her out. But even my spiritual master told me to not give her any, like not keep much communication with her, but still I see her chart, it's so much afflicted, but yeah, I think it's justified to help her mom. Is it?
I, okay, in a way, yes. There has to be a lot of property inheritance issues in your life. Any which ways.
I
So,
have. But in that sense, sir, I don't understand what wrong I have done.
see, one thing is, after the death of the physical body, God has been smart enough to erase our memories. So we don't know what wrongs we have done. I personally feel I've done nothing wrong in this life. Maybe quite a few things, but nothing major. Okay, so everybody feels like that. Okay, no problem. Manish, yes. Manish Agarwal.
Yes, sir. Sir, just one thing. Sorry not to be on camera. Sir, thing is that my Ketu is in the third house. I am very harsh with my juniors in the office. I am getting this feedback for last 15 years. Even if I don't want to be, I become harsh to get the work done properly and to train them properly. All the juniors are doing very good in their career. But somehow or other way, I become harsh while getting the work done. And I don't feel that I'm doing wrong, but others feel that I'm doing wrong.
This is the correct interpretation. Correct interpretation. Are you all understanding now, everybody?
Sir, can I?
Sure.
Anil.
So my Ketu is in second house in Pisces. I cannot save money. I just overspend. I have a lot of expenses and I keep justifying them. Though I know that I could have avoided that expense. I don't need to spend so much, but I keep justifying all the expenditure that I keep doing on stuff.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yes, sir.
What is the story of something around your neck? It could be necklace, it could be anything. Do you have some nice story to tell of something around your neck? Something like that.
Not that I can recall right now, sir.
You take care of your neck, do a lot of neck exercises and all.
No, sir.
Sir.
Mars in the second house in Prashna right now.
Sir,
It
can I?
is 7th Lord and 12th Lord.
Sir, can I?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Sir, I think that is fine. We can justify that we are doing something about that. But in my consideration, I think the house which the Ketu belongs, either you will cheat or they will cheat you. Or they will justify you or you will justify you. Both things. Not by only you cheat, you will be cheated also.
See, the basic logic of Ketu has to be, or any planet, is aspects, then house lord, which house it is lord of. It is fine. Okay. Yes, Archana or Vikas Dubey.
So I have Ketu in the 6,000 Capricorn, and I actually have a double masters in very niche technical areas. So that is pretty highly sought after here. But last 8-10 years, I'm not working. I'm at home. I keep justifying reasons to not work, but I don't know. And now that I'm thinking, I should probably work hard and get back.
Now, this is a correct interpretation. Proud of you. By the way, double masters kisme why?
The statistics and data analytics.
मैं दूर से आपको प्रणाम करता हूँ. बहुत tough subject.
Thank you, sir.
Vikas Dubey ji.
Yes, sir. Namaskar. Sir, Ketu in 7th house, Aries. So I have interpreted it in a way that sometimes I have anger issues with the spouse and partner, and I justify that for being on the right side most of the times.
This is an honest admission. Very few people have the guts to do it. Okay. Now, how do we take this forward? We have to take this forward. Okay. By correcting our karma. See, I tell you, what is the biggest mistake everybody has done? Okay.
One more, sir. Again, Ketu in 11th house, Aries sign. So in that way, I have understood that the native justifies not taking initiatives to work and earn.
Why Ketu? Rahu, everybody, this is for everybody. Rahu will be in the 5th house, correct? 5th house is the house of gambling, luck. Rahu is, chuna laga ke paisa kamana, unearned money, or jhatpata money, fast money, whatever you want to call it. So everybody who has Rahu in the 5th house, some addiction or the other is there. I have Rahu in the 5th house. Okay. So I have also dabbled in stock market and lost money. Why? Ketu is in the 11th house. The counterpart. So we justify making money out of stock market when we know somebody else might be, I use the word might be losing money. Are you understanding? Somebody else might be, or somebody else is selling that stock out of desperation. तो उसके दुख पे हम पैसा कमा रहे. On his sorrow, on his suffering, we are making money. Anyways, that's a different discussion. Let's quickly come to Archana. We finished. You can lower your hands. Manish can lower. We are left only with Ravi Parashar ji and Yuvan. Yuvan, I see you for the last, the youngest guy in the class. Ravi Parashar wanted to say, he had raised hand.
So one thing I have got that Ketu in the 8th house, the in-laws have created such a situation that the family is just disbalanced and they are not even accepting that. And in one case, Ketu is in 2nd house. There is nothing related to the house, but it is in the 7th Rasi, the Libra, and he has got affair with someone and he's not accepting that. Even he is justifying that.
Last part I mean. Repeat karo. Repeat.
Ketu is in second house, but in Libra, the second house sins are not visible as such, but the person is in affair with someone, married, and he's not accepting it, but he is justifying that it was a situation that it created and we got involved. I'm not wrong, and as such.
See how beautifully he has interpreted. By the way, I love your background. How beautiful Lord Shiva is looking. Can I request you to email me this background?
Sure, sure.
Who did it? Who drew this?
So, my friend, one of my friends.
मेरे को भी I want of other gods if he can do it. Does he
Sure,
charge? Does he charge money for
No,
this?
sir. No.
मेरे को सूर्य भगवान का करके दो. I love सूर्य भगवान.
Sure, sir.
Surya Bhagwan, Hanuman, but nice, creative like this. The colors, only 2 colors used, but
Yes.
so beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. मेरे तरफ से उसको बहुत appreciation देनी.
Sure. Thank you.
Let's call the black label guy. Yes. Ajao. On camera.
Sir, in this chart, Ketu is in 7th house in Aries.
Sorry,
And,
I can't hear you. You got to become like Amitabh Bachchan, बात किया तो सब लोग सुनता है. Your voice is muffled. Get a good mic.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, Ketu is in 7th house in Aries. And this guy is in a situationship. Means situationship concept is many girls he is involved with. And I always tell him you should not be in this type of relations.
Slow. I'm not young like you. What is situationship?
Sir, a relationship. As of now, you can take a relationship. So he's involved with many relationships, and whenever I say him that you should not do this, you destroy the life of others as well as yours, he justifies that the partner is also ready for that. So I am doing these things. So he always justifies it.
ये मेरे को situationship पे मेरे को भी research करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है. Let's start now the real sarpadosh thing. I have a question to ask you. Real basis of sarpadosh. Question to you. I asked the first question. Why does Lord Shiva and God Vishnu have sarpa? Sarpa we normally don't associate with a very beautiful animal. Nobody keeps a pet of a sarp. Very few, rare people keep sarp, right, as a pet. So it's a question that we need to ask. That is very important. Why the three murtis are giving it such high importance? The next is this PowerPoint I'm showing. So that I've raised.
So just to tell you, my sister had kept a snake as a pet.
Do you have Rahu in the 3rd house?
Obviously, sir.
I come to Rahu in the 3rd house with another chart. Today morning's chart. Okay. I'll come to that later. But okay. See, the first thing you have to ask is, are we born thieves? I think thieves here should be VES. Are we property hardpins? Earth belongs to whom? We believe it belongs to us now. Are you understanding? So, Bhumi Dosh. This is something I got from Google Baba, Google University. Snakes evolved before humans. Snakes first appeared on the land around 128 million years ago during the early Cretaceous period. I do not know what is Cretaceous period, so don't ask me tough questions. Okay. So are you all understanding now? You are living on somebody's property. For example, okay, Yuvang has 6 properties. All right. So if I steal his property or if I stay in his property, even though Yuvang is somewhere far off, but back of his mind, it is always there. Yeah, आदमी ने मेरा property, this man stole my property, this man has हड़पिन my property, as what do you call that? English में क्या बोलते हैं दीपार को?
Usurp.
Land grabbing like that.
Usurp. USURP.
Usurped my property. Are you all understanding? The land belonged to them. This is a fundamental principle I've been asking So many astrology. So many people are telling me, "Mereko saap se lena dena nahi, I have nothing to do with snake. My whole family had nothing to do with snake. We don't even live in a place where there are snakes." So why? This is the first sin we are doing. 128 million gap is there between snakes and us. They are one of the oldest creatures. Are you understanding now what I'm trying to hit the spot? And I'm quite sure not many people, yes, Suruchi, very nice. Not many people, the medical symbol, alchemy is also snakes rising. Okay, very nice point, Suruchi said. Many people don't realize the greatness of this sin. Are you all understanding? Anybody whose property has been usurped, kabza, property hadpin, property kisi ne hadap liya, somebody has taken your property. Anybody present here, jiska aisa hua?
Yes, sir.
Who said yes, sir? Devar.
Rajesh.
Yes.
Rajesh.
So we feel that pain, right? Now imagine how much pain of so many million years of pain it is being carried genetically in them. Genetically. Are you getting it? We are living on that land. See, I give a very common example in my readings. Because when you learn sarpadosh, you will realize everybody has sarpadosh. The combinations what I'm going to teach from BPHS, from Prashna Marga, and from a classic called, not a classic, 18th century. It first came 1817, Madras, Kerala Manuscript Library, Prashna Marga Bhasyam with Janardhan Kurup translated into Malayalam from Sanskrit, whatever. Prashna Marga Bhasyam, from that I will show it is not Prashna Marga. It is not Prashna Marga. Prashna Margam Bhasyam, okay, which is an amalgamation of Prashna Anusthan Paddathi, Prashna Marg, and few other works, collation, and parampara knowledge. So the shlokas are a bit different than Prashna Marg. Are you all understanding? See, when you're learning a Shastra, any topic that you're learning now, you need to learn from all the classics, all the rishis have said, and then the parampara. Are you with me, everybody? Praveen Chaudhary, Vikas Dubey, everybody with me? Okay. Thank you, Praveen. So, before we venture into this, we need to get the base. You are living in a property, let's say right now. Okay. Say like the building I am staying in. This is Regency building. This was a land, barren land, snakes, this and that was there. Previously in Loda group I was staying. It is next to the river, so snakes are there. Are you all understanding? So every time we see snakes coming to our colony, society, huge society of more than 50 plus buildings. So that land was theirs. Now what happened? The builder came, he hired a contractor. Everybody with me, he had a contractor. The contractor used bulldozers, this, that. The trees were uprooted. So where the snakes were staying next to the trees, etc., was uprooted. The eggs was destroyed. In Prashna Marga, when you read, you will say certain combination shows that this native has committed the sin of destroying the eggs. Are you getting it? Then, okay, the snakes were destroyed. Snakes, male snake, female snake, who were mating at that time or who were in love at that time, about to get married. That also scenario can be there. Am I right or wrong, ladies and gentlemen? So the contractor came uprooted. Now I have a question to ask you. When we buy a flat, when we buy a house, when we buy an apartment, do we even bother to think whether I'm a Muslim, I'm a Christian, I'm a Hindu, Jain, whatever? Do we even bother to think what about the insects, plants, animals that were staying here? What happened to them? Do we bother to think? Yes or no? Dil khol ke bolo.
Sir, can I say something?
No, sir.
Are
Sir,
you
can I say
understanding?
something?
How much?
Sir, in the ancient time, in the housewarming, eating food of the housewarming used to be considered more far worse than the eating food after the death. I don't know whether I'm able to explain it or not. in Banyas especially, we do big housewarming, lot of puja, and then feed everyone in the society. And we say food, eating food in the housewarming carries lot of karma because of the death of the insects and all.
Such an important point he has said. You can't believe, like I have a lot of Maharashtrian friends and all that. They land up spending almost the amount of money for a wedding. That amount of money they land up spending for housewarming. Are you understanding? Now the situation is reversed to what Manish was telling. Dipesh, are you with me? Ruchika, she must be having some sweets right now. That is the reason she's forgotten us.
Yes, sir, cooking.
It's pretty
Kya bana rahe khana? Quickly.
Lauki ka kofta and roti.
Something red, do I see some masala over there?
Yes, sir.
Mars is in the second house. Just be careful, it should not overcook.
It is exactly getting overcooked.
फिर भी तुम लोग मेरे को टॉम क्रूज नहीं बोलेगा.
Bang on, sir.
excellent,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
वो मेरे को 2 दिन से कोई गुस्सा दिलाया तो मैं बहुत टेम्पर में. I'm angry. Anyways, Mars is retrograde. See this. Mars is retrograde in the second house. And Gulika Mandi in the second house. Somebody has had coffee or has a cigarette. And somebody has taken medicines in the morning, early morning. Early morning medicine, that is a bit strong medicine. Who has taken?
I've taken, sir. I've taken too.
Sir, मैंने भी लिया है.
Take it, sir.
I taken.
मैंने भी लिया सर.
और अभी मैं चाय पी रही हूँ.
Not normal medicine, whatever medicine you are taking, right now just type the name of that medicine in Google Baba and next to it type side effects. Right now. Just do it. मैं बोलता हूँ करो ना. या तो ज्योतिष correct या तो Jyotish has to be right. Why Gulika Mandi in the second house? Yes, Jagdish. No, because just Google. Whatever calciferol, with D3 calciferol and side effects. By the way, vitamin D medicines I just discovered are terrible on your body. I'll tell you that later. Jagdish, what were you saying?
Yeah, so I was just trying sharing that I had a coffee just before when you were talking. So yeah.
That is still okay. I want to know if somebody had cigarette. I had cigarette.
Sir, I took vitamin D. I took vitamin.
We don't know that is bad, but any other medicine that you take, Debargo or whatever, it has some side effect. It is poison. Why Gulika Mandi? Usme Gulika is poison. Any which is, this demarcation is there in Prashna systems. Where were we? Do we even, let's come back, we don't bother to think. Now imagine, okay, Debargo has some property, let's say in Antarctica, let's say in Himalayas. It's beautiful house. Let's say in Darjeeling, he has a beautiful house. And I have gone and I have taken his house. First of all, it was his ancestral house. Then I have taken it. Then I'm throwing a party about it. क्या बदवा मिलने वाला है दिबार्गो से मेरे को? How much badwa, how much bad vibes? Daniela, yes. About to say alcohol, but then I thought morning, nobody can have alcohol.
Yes, sir, I'm having alcohol every morning. Like that.
Teacher for heart has little alcohol.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Because then I thought it will be last night, Then I thought it's not a prediction. Last night somebody having alcohol is not a prediction, okay? Because it is normal, okay? Some people have red labels in their car, sitting, making their drivers go and drive red labels. Who's that rascal? Where is he gone? Okay, any which ways. So that I was thinking, 200 mg caffeine. Oh my God. Okay, all right. Thyrox, 75. Manisha Gupta. Does that have alcohol?
No, sir.
Okay. But anyways.
Thyroids.
Thyrox.
Sir, I took an Ayurvedic medicine. It says that it can lead to iron toxicity if you take a lot of it. That's the side effect. Iron toxicity, Mars in seconds.
You are getting it?
And
Metal.
Yeah, and Ayurvedic medicine normally have alcohol as a solvent. So yeah.
No, I don't think so. All Ayurvedic medicines similar. I think homeopathy.
Homeopathy has it.
Okay.
Sir, any Asav and Arisht has 12% alcohol volume by volume.
क्या क्या है बोलो वापस से जयदीप अब
So
कैमरा ऑफ
any, sorry, sir. I'm just filling my son has to travel, so just to do some here and then you around saying, hey, why are you moving again? Sorry, 12% volume by volume alcohol is there in any Asav or Arishta. You have a Panchasav and Pancharisht and all these things. So it's there are alcohol in that content. Content is there.
Going away from the topic, I read somewhere about a particular medicine of Ayurveda which uses non-vegetarian items. So just double check everybody.
So there is something called as, so you have deer horns, right? In olden days, when there was calcium deficiency, they used to वो जैसे चंदन अपन रगड़ के देते हैं ना, वैसे वो deer का horn को रगड़ के देते थे. So it is not that there is nothing. Generally, it depends on what kind of medicines you have, and the one which said that you can have iron. So it is something like you have bhasmas, right? So the Ayurvedic medicines have all kind of bhasmas. You have gold, silver, even you have mercury in the medicine. So people say that you can take medicine without prescription, but that is not the case. Not always. Plant-based medicines are generally safe to take, but beyond that, there are a lot of other things also. So we have to be.
See, so thanks. Suparna Banerjee has written something. You can read it. Okay. It has side effects, acidos, or whatever. And then Krishna Mohan says, Ajamam sa rasa made of goat meat. Are you understanding now why I'm saying some of you are pure vegetarians, so you be careful. Okay, but anyway, let's come back to the ritual of house. Ritual of house is very, very important. So, what Mani said, be very careful. You have to pray to the people who are living before the animals, insects, etc., and ask forgiveness. Are you all understanding? Now I'll tell you why this is important. In Kerala, Lord Parshuram, who is the avatar of Vishnu, the thing is, Lord Parshurama came after he did this famous thing. He came south. Then he asked, this is what I've read, I can be wrong. Okay. Then he asked God Varuna to give him a land. So from water, the land came. This is what I read somewhere, which is the state of Kerala. Okay. And Lord Parshurama brought Brahmins from the north to this place. Then they saw that this place has saline water, etc., and snakes. So these Brahmins went away. Then he went to God Shiva, Parmeshwara, and he said, how do I solve this problem? So he said, you go to Vasuki. He went to King Vasuki, the Nag, whatever you want to call it, everybody. And Vasuki then meditated and gave him a solution. He said, don't worry, now I'll make the water proper for inhabitation. And there is a lot of other stories involved. And the snakes will recede and you have to pray to the snakes because that is their land. Now you are understanding that it is their land. So he brought the Brahmins back and he settled them in Kerala and he taught them a lot of Shastra. And see the beauty here. I was in Trishur. There is Vaidunkanathan temple. I forget. I was staying next to it. Okay. That is where Lord Parshuram, I can be wrong, 108 Shiva temples is built over there. This place, he invited Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva came with Goddess Parvati and Apna Chota Bacha. Ganpati and Marga. He came. And there, then he came, he blessed and he disappeared and the Shivling was there. Then they shifted the Shivling just few meters away and where the huge temple is there, it is Trishur, it is very, very popular, Trishura Puram, something that festival is called. Okay. So any which ways, see, visiting these places where God has himself appeared will have some vibration. Are you getting it, everybody? Any which ways. So then what happened? Lord Parshurama instructed the Brahmins to told the snakes went to the place where earlier Lord Parshurama the first time had done penance, sadhana. Are you all getting it? With me, Ruchika, Kana Mat Jalao. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And very good. I love this dedication, cooking, astrology, everything at the same time. Any which ways. Then the snakes went over there, stayed where Parshurama had done this thing. And Vasuki told the others, said ki to Parshuram, something like that. I'm forgetting the old memory. The Brahmin should keep a corner in their land for snakes. Are you understanding? It is called kavu, sarpa kavu. The old house of the Brahmin would be mana. It is called mana. This is a Kerala terminology. I'm just telling you why the importance. See, Vishnu is giving importance to all this. Are you all getting it?